So, it's over. The veil has been lifted. The veneer has come off. Bernie Sanders, AOC, all of them. We're done, man. We're done. Okay. So I already covered, it has been revealed by Nick Brana, who used to work for Bernie Sanders at Our Revolution. It has been revealed that Bernie Sanders tried to take billionaire money. This was an idea proposed to him by Jeff Weaver, and Bernie and Jane Sanders wanted to go along with it. So I already covered that. And now it turns out the Justice Democrats have announced today that they are now going to turn to super PAC money. Wow. If I had told you all of these things a year ago, would you have even believed me? You would have looked at me and said, get the hell out of here, man. If I told you that AOC and the squad and Bernie Sanders would vote to give trillions of dollars away to corporations in the middle of a pandemic, would you have believed me? Here we are. This is the current state of affairs. Okay? So let's take a look. The insurgent left learns to live with super PACs. Justice Democrats are forming their own super PAC, the latest liberal group to adopt a big money fundraising and spending operation as the left tries to imagine a movement post-Bernie Sanders presidential campaign. Justice Democrats, the hub for insurgent Democrats, has joined the rank of super PACs. On Friday, the group's PAC, Political Action Committee, filed a notice with the Federal Elections Commission announcing that it intends to become a so-called carry committee, which is also known as a hybrid PAC, effectively forming a super PAC in addition to their already active PAC. The move is the latest example of the party's liberal wing embracing the fundraising strategies that have been scorned by some on the left. Okay, so let me translate that. That means they've sold out. Okay, when they say embracing the fundraising strategies, that means selling out. Okay? A spokesperson for the Justice Democrats did not respond to a voicemail or email left by SCORE on Sunday asking to talk about the group's plans. A group of top aides to Sanders' presidential bid announced last week that they were forming a super PAC of their own to convince Sanders supporters to back Biden. So that's the story we already covered, right? Chuck Rocha, another Sanders aide, also formed his own super PAC called Nuestro PAC that aims to mobilize Latino voters. Rocha poked fun at that underlying tension among some progressives who are wary of super PACs in a video he posted to Twitter over the weekend. Just because Nuestro PAC is a quote-unquote super PAC, we ain't taking no money from corporations. We ain't going out to work for none of these assholes I hate all my life, Rocha said in the video. We are literally going to the movement and trying to raise money to go out and get more Latinos to vote. The devil will be in the details and the FEC reports with these new groups. Sanders actually had over $700,000 worth of super PAC support during the primaries, but it was from Vote Nurses Values PAC, which has been funded by a nurses union and didn't draw anywhere near the same kind of ire that other outside groups drew. Also worth remembering is Our Revolution, the Sanders-founded dark money nonprofit group. To try to fend off charges of hypocrisy, the group had voluntarily released the name of donors who gave over $250, but not the exact dollar amount, which is less than the level of disclosure for super PACs. The group said its largest donor gave $25,000. Our Revolution, it's a 501c4. So just to put this in layman's terms, a regular PAC, Political Action Committee, you can donate $5,000 to this PAC. The Political Action Committee is not allowed to coordinate with a particular candidate. Now, when it comes to super PAC, there's no limit. There is no $5,000 limit, but still, they're also not allowed to coordinate with the campaign. The dark money groups, the 501c4s, again, unlimited spending, just like the super PACs, all right, and unlimited donations. There's no $5,000 limit, and they don't need to disclose who the donors are. It's basically Wild West. Do you understand? And you had super PACs after 2010, so I don't know if you remember this Supreme Court decision, Citizens United versus FEC, so that's where the super PACs come from. Just going back to what Rocha said, just because Nuestro PAC is a quote-unquote super PAC, we ain't taking no money from corporations. And then he says, we are literally going to the movement and trying to raise money to go out and get more Latinos to vote. Dude, Okay, that sounds very noble, but why would you do that if you're going on Rising with Crystal Ball and bragging, rightfully so, that you got like 70+% of the Latino vote for Bernie Sanders? Obviously, you're very good at this. You already know how to reach out to Latinos without using a fucking super PAC. So why do you need to go and use a super PAC? Don't get it twisted, okay? This is not only about Justice Democrats. This is not only about Chuck Rocha. This is all of them, okay? It's Jeff Weaver, which we already talked about, already covered. This is Bernie Sanders, surrounding himself with these people, listening to them, taking their advice. This is AOC. This is the squad. This is all of them. This is the entire establishment. These people are no longer progressives, okay? They're just like the rest of the Democrats. It's all talk, but behind the scenes, when it's crunch time, they're falling in line with the way they vote. They're falling in line with their fundraising. They're falling in line with their endorsements. I don't even know how anyone can sit down and begin to justify this bullshit. Justice Democrats and Bernie Sanders and all of these progressives, they've been railing for years now about how corporations, special interests, they buy elections, which is true, and how you can't ever give in to the corrupting influence of money in politics, and you gotta eliminate it completely. Yes, which is true. So why are they doing this? This goes against the core pillar of everything that they ran on. And it's a very important issue. This is not nitpicking here, because corruption in politics, money in politics, is the reason you don't have anything else. Because if you remove that, it becomes much easier to pass Medicare for All, Green New Deal, or any other kind of legislation you want, because you're removing at least some of that corporate influence in government. Do you understand? So this strikes at the very core of the whole problem in Washington, which is corruption, which is that these politicians cannot be trusted. And Justice Democrats, AOC, the squad, Bernie Sanders, all of them have proven that they cannot be trusted. This is not okay. It's not. If you are okay with this, if you want to be a dummy, if you enjoy being suckered, good for you. As an Arab, I mean, you already know that you can't trust anything from Washington, D.C. And these guys have just proven once again that you cannot trust anyone in Washington, D.C. Everything that they told you about, oh, politicians are corrupt, oh, politicians use super PACs, oh, politicians, they use dark money behind the scenes, they do this and that, they've gone and done themselves now. Oh, politicians keep giving away handouts to corporations, and then they go and give handouts to corporations. Oh, politicians, they use super PACs, and they're taking money from billionaires. And then they try to take money from billionaires without telling you. What the fuck, man? This is not a cult, okay? We're not here to worship and kiss Bernie Sanders or AOC's ass. These motherfuckers work for you. They're there to serve you, not the other way around. You're not supposed to worship them. If they get out of line, even by a fucking inch, you're supposed to call them out. You are supposed to be the one applying pressure to them. Not their fucking colleagues in Washington, D.C., not some super PAC, not people at Justice Democrats, not people in the fucking break room at Capitol Hill, not the people that they have on speed dial. You have to be applying pressure to them. You must call them out over every fucking piece of bullshit. Otherwise, there's no pressure coming from the left. And then the only pressure remaining is going to be coming from the establishment. And so where will they veer off? Towards the establishment. You can't give them an inch. They're politicians. At the end of the day, these people work in Washington, D.C. You can't trust them an inch. You have to be their center of gravity. And even then, I keep telling you this shit, man. Y'all don't want to listen. They're like, oh, yeah, the Justice Democrats, Bernie Sanders, they betrayed us. Let's go and vote for Jesse Ventura. Dude, you're not addressing the fucking root cause of the problem. Jesse Ventura is not going to fix the fucking problem for you. Stop just blindly trusting someone else to go off to Washington and fix it for you. You need to build strong coalitions with workers. You hold the power, not Jesse Ventura, not AOC, not Ro Khanna, or any other elected official. You. It has to be you. It's the workers. As long as you haven't built a successful coalition like the CIO of unionists, I don't want to hear another fucking word about running candidates. Not a fucking one. I don't even care if they're running for state house elections. Nothing. That's the last fucking thing you worry about. Because as of now, you have no power. You have no leverage. And this whole movement that you think you have, it has no teeth. It has no teeth. They're not scared of you. People at Wall Street laugh at you. They go to fucking dinner at the Ritz-Carlton and laugh at you. Their stocks are fucking through the roof and they're laughing at you. They're making bank right this fucking second, right now, motherfucker. They're sitting over there laughing at you. And you're like, oh yeah, we got to vote for Jesse Ventura. And they're fucking laughing their heads off. They're laughing their heads off. Because you got no threat. You're not a threat to them. Bernie ran for president twice. You got no Medicare for all. AOC is in Congress. She made it. Ilhan Omar is in Congress. Rashida Tlaib is in Congress. Ayanna Pressley is in Congress. Ro Khanna, Tulsi Gabbard. Where's the results? Medicare for all, I don't see it. Green New Deal, I don't see it. Nothing, not one fucking policy. Not even half of them. Not even half of Medicare for all. Not even a quarter Medicare for all. Nothing. People at Wall Street, they ain't scared of you. They got the first stimulus package passed, then the second one, then the third one, then the fourth one, and now the fifth one is coming. Those people that you elected to go to Washington, D.C. and protest on your behalf, where are they? They didn't even do that for you. Nothing. All they do is go on Twitter and then say, oh, we need this. And then you have Ilhan Omar posting emojis. Wow. Emojis. That's so cool, man. That's how you're going to get universal health care. Just keep trying. I'm sure one day it's going to happen. Okay? Good luck with that. And you get all these fucking people worshiping that shit. You fucking robots. It's really farcical. It really is. Bernie Sanders was the final nail in the coffin. When we were hearing that he was ready to take billionaire money, get the fuck out. No. Him wanting to take billionaire money secretly in 2016? No. This is completely another level. Don't even fucking try to defend that shit to me. Don't even fucking try to defend that shit to me. That motherfucker is canceled. It's over. Bernie Sanders, he was ready to fucking roll over and listen to Jeff Weaver. He was ready. Him and Jane, they were ready to take that fucking billionaire money and lie to you about it, to not even tell you. Man. Again, what did I tell you? Don't let your fucking movement hinge on one person, because they're either going to get rid of that one person or that motherfucker is going to sell out. Are we going to repeat this over and over? The same fucking movie? You want to do this a third and a fourth and a fifth time? Are you still going to be voting for Democrats down the ballot in November? Are you still going to be voting for fucking Democrats in the next midterms? You're still going to fall into this line of thinking that, oh yeah, I have free will and I'm going to vote in the fucking Democratic. You're still going to go and do that. You ain't learned nothing. You refuse to go open a history book. 1930 is really not that long ago. It's really not. Just the fact that AOC and the squad and all of them rolled over to vote for the stimulus package. All of them rolled over to endorse Joe Biden. All of them refused to call him out, hold him accountable for anything. Not the Iraq war, not the rape allegations, nothing, not a single fucking thing, man. They're quiet like little lap dogs. Like that in Nancy Pelosi's closet. And every day when Nancy Pelosi comes to work, she opens her closet and she sees her nice little lap dogs, Bernie and AOC and Ilhan and Ayanna. Oh, and look, it's Elizabeth Warren. And she says, good poodles. And then she closes the closet and she goes off for tea and crumpets with Raytheon. These people are not a threat, okay? They rolled over. I said the same shit yesterday, and I'm saying the same shit today after I've seen this stuff with the super PAC. What have I been telling you? I told you it's not enough. You know I said this. Go back and fucking watch it. I told you it's not enough to say I don't take corporate money, because there are other ways for the establishment to apply pressure to you, to blackmail you, to blunt any kind of resistance that you are bringing into the party. They have ways to absorb you. But this is just adding insult to injury. I mean, there's literally no way that you can defend these people anymore. All of them, it's indefensible at this point. Completely indefensible. Where is AOC disavowing this? Where is Ilhan Omar disavowing this? Why is Ilhan Omar posting fucking emojis on Twitter talking about shit that we need instead of fucking fighting for it? Why isn't she calling out the Justice Democrats for opening themselves up to super PAC money now? Huh? Where's Rashida Tlaib? Where's Ro Khanna? Where's Ayanna Pressley? Not one of them said a fucking word about this. Why am I more vocal about this corruption than the people who come from this fucking organization and are supposedly your representatives? Isn't that a bit fucking weird? Why are they being silent about this? What, they need to have a little meeting? They need to have a little fucking Zoom call before, their morals kick in? Crickets from your progressive leaders. What do you expect from people who roll over to go on PR tours for Joe Biden and defend this war criminal? What did you expect? Of course they'd be fine with this. I told you, and I keep fucking telling you, at the end of the day, they all play on the same team. And now, they don't even bother hiding it. They don't give a shit. They'll find 1,000,001 ways to rationalize it to you. And their lapdogs on Twitter, these fucking morons who are happy with being oppressed, who are happy being lied to, who are happy being suckered, who are happy with these crumbs, they will also find a way to rationalize it. It's like, but, no, there is no but. There is no but. This is not okay. Like, where is your threshold? You don't even have one because you got no fucking spine and you got no morals and you're a fucking poodle. This ain't okay, man. This is not right. This is not right. They're screwing you over. They're screwing you over in every fucking way they can. And I mean, even on the core issues, they won't take a stance. What is this? What is this Justice Democrats taking money? How is this excusable? It's not. It's absolutely inexcusable. And not one of them is calling it out. None. And you got Bernie Sanders telling you to donate to the DNC. You got some fucking nerve. Anyway, I'm done, man. I'm done. I don't trust anyone from Washington, D.C. I don't trust anyone who wants to go to Washington, D.C. Because if you really understood how Washington, D.C. works, this corrupt cesspit of dog shit, you would never want to go to Washington, D.C. And you cannot go to Washington, D.C. because this movement, whatever's left of it, has no teeth. You have no unions. You have no worker movements ready to go on strike. There's no mass mobilization ready to go. And until you have that ready, don't even fucking think of getting anyone elected to DC because it's meaningless. Don't listen to me and see how you're going to get fucked again. I mean, this whole concept that you can reform the Democratic Party. If I hear one more person say that shit, this is like somebody coming into the hospital. They got gangrene on their fucking foot. And the doctors are there like, oh yeah, let's paint your fucking toenails. What? Motherfucker, I don't want you to make it look pretty. I want you to treat the fucking issue. Cut the fucking thing off. This reform shit does not work. And by the way, good luck trying to create a new party without it getting infiltrated by the alphabet people. Again, you are tackling this problem from the wrong angle. So yeah, in conclusion, fuck all of these people. Fuck the Justice Democrats, Bernie, AOC, Ro Khanna. I don't want to hear anything about these people ever again, okay? They refuse to take a stance against anything. Even when they're starting to take corporate fucking money, they won't even take a stance. I mean, where does it end? How much further does it have to go on before people fucking wake up? Do you need AOC to fucking torture someone in a black site with the CIA? Like, what do you need to understand that these people are playing together on the same team? Hello, I'm talking to you. Wake up, wakey. It's over. This Justice Democrats, we're going to elect progressives to the fucking house and everything's going to be dandy. This dream is over. It's time to wake up. They failed you. They duped you. They fucking lied to you. They were going to take billionaire money behind your fucking back and not tell you about it for years. And now when Justice Democrats has taken that super PAC money, none of the Justice Democrats are making a fucking peep. Where's AOC? Where's Ilhan Omar? Not a fucking peep. Crickets. But let's go on Twitter and post about, shit that we need that I'm never going to actually put in a bill because I have no fucking spine and I don't want to stand up to Nancy Pelosi. Oh, but let's go on Twitter and talk about Tucker Carlson. And let's go on Twitter and talk about how mean the Republicans are while we act like fucking Republicans and Democrats. Wow. These are your leaders, your progressive leaders. This is the resistance. Man, no wonder the left can't get shit. You don't have anything. No Green New Deal, no Medicare for all, nothing, 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 nothing. All you're getting are fucking 10-inch steel dildos up your fucking ass every week. Every week. But it's okay. The veneer has come off. The veil has been lifted. All of it at the same time. As fate would have it. Bernie Sanders and AOC and all of the fucking Democrats unanimously voting for these stimulus packages. They talk about how bad they are. They make the right critiques. Blah, 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 blah. It's all talk. But then when it comes to voting, they're there. Oh, and by the way, when they talk, they only criticize the Republicans. But conveniently, not Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer or any of the fucking leadership that's also okaying the fucking bill. How convenient. How nice to not rock the boat. Good career advancement. Good theater right there. And then, of course, they all go and do PR tours for Joe Biden, the fucking war criminal rapist. And they want you to fundraise for him. They want you to donate to the DNC. Man, we are done with these motherfuckers, okay? It's over. Again, don't even think about electing anyone to Washington, D.C. until you get your fucking priorities straight, okay? I don't want to hear another fucking word about, oh, we have to elect this guy. No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Go and get your shit in order. Go and get some worker movements, some labor movements, some unions ready to strike, mass mobilization, and then you can think about creating a new party. And then you can think about sending representatives who actually fucking represent you and are not corporate prostitutes to Washington, D.C. Okay? Get your fucking shit straight and stop depending on these fucking theatrics and these assholes who tout themselves as progressives to represent you when at the end of the day they will all fall in line and play ball with these fucking oppressors and war criminals. End of story.
والله انتوا كلاب بصراحة يعني ماشي نشتغل عادي